This is Go-MMT Radio.
Go-MMT Radio. Let's go.
Powered by Make My Trip, Go IBBO and Redbus.
Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Go-MMT Radio. Mera naam hai Sonu, and as you know, we have the Ali rental quiz that is happening, and this is something that we have introduced where you can hire a cab by hour at affordable prices, and you can travel anywhere in the city with multiple stops. Now the USP is, of course, they are very, very affordable. One trip, multiple stops. It's a hassle-free driving and parking. Personalized journeys and flexible cancellation policy is available. Now, we've been having this quiz for the last 2 days, जहाँ पे हर रोज हम आपसे सवाल करते हैं एंड सही जवाब आपको हमें ईमेल करना है at headsetgo@go-mmt.com. Now, your question for today is a yes or no question. Super easy, and you have to tell us. In fact, I have already given us the answer. You have to tell me, can you travel outside the city in hourly rental cab? Yes or no? Send us the right answer at headsetgo@go-mmt.com. With that, it's time for a quick music break, and then we will be back with our special segment which is Jab Tech Hai Jaan, जहाँ पे हम आपकी मुलाकात कराएंगे हमारे एक go tripper engineer के साथ. So that's happening in a little while. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. My name is Sonu. Welcome to the show. Up next, we have a performance by Ishaan, Vashistha. So over to him.
I see trees are green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies are blue and clouds so white, brightness of day, darkness of night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They really say, I'm here for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
तेरी ऐसी माँ की भौंस तेरी तेरे हाथ में दे दूंगा उसके.
इधर उधर से ट्रैवल बुक करोगे तो ऐसे ही पछताओगे, क्योंकि गो आईबीबो पे है डेली स्टील डील्स ऑन फ्लाइट्स एंड होटल्स, यानी बेस्ट प्राइस पाओ जब भी ट्रैवल पे जाओ. डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ.
जब टेक है जान on Go-MMT Radio.
Welcome back after a quick music break to yet another episode of Go-MMT Radio, Jab Tech Hai Jaan mein. Obviously, we make you meet the technical experts of Go-MMT, and we have with us Anjali Gupta. She's a senior software engineer 1 and she's based out of Bangalore. Anjali, hi, welcome to the show.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Before we start anything, I want to ask you, what is it with Bangalore and engineers? Why are all the engineers of the world in Bangalore?
Like most of the opportunities are in Bangalore. There are so many companies. It is the IT hub basically.
Mm-hmm. And do you like the city?
Actually, I like the city, but nowadays there is a lot more of traffic. Roads are not good, so that's like a big headache.
Yes. But, before we get into all the technical conversation and you being an engineer, tell us a bit about yourself, Anjali.
So, yeah, my name is Anjali Gupta and I have done BTech from Lakshmi Nivas Metal College from Jaipur.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, here I am working in earlier I was working in the payments team, handling the UPI transactions and all. And currently I'm working in the Trip Money team in insurance part, basically.
Okay.
I'm working here as backend developer.
Right. And tell me, Anjali, where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Bharatpur, Rajasthan.
Acha. Okay. And tell us about your engineering life. How was that?
Actually, that was the best part of my life till now. Basically, when I went there, I didn't have any idea about engineering or anything basically. But those 4 years were absolutely best actually. He had met so many people there, had so many friends there, and the exam time, it was totally different. We used to prepare a week more or week or 2 weeks before, and used to do our assignments together, submit them in the last time. Had worked on so many projects with my friends, and even learned so many things. And then the last part where the placement session starts. So it was basically a very different journey, and very journey where I got to learn so many things basically.
Anjali, coming back to being an engineer, what do you think are the misconceptions or the myths about being an engineer?
I think one of the myth is that engineers can fix everything. That's not true. Basically, like if I'm a computer science engineer, I cannot fix everything. I do have less knowledge about mechanical engineering or civil engineering.
Right.
So I think that is a very big myth. Another thing is, I think people have misconception that engineers are not creative. So that
yes,
that is not
very
true.
Very true, very true. I think it's a very commonly made sentence that engineers aren't creative, and also I think they assume that if you're an engineer, आपको maths बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद है. That might also not be true. I feel. What do you have to say about that, Anjali?
Yeah, talking on the previous only, I think for me, as I am an engineer, but my hobby is painting, so I love painting.
Right.
Other than that, the other thing is, people think that engineers love maths. It's not true. Like, all engineers don't love maths, and even there are so many fields here. There are so many branches here where learning maths is not required in each and every branch basically.
Absolutely.
I think another thing which people have misconception about engineers is that they are not social basically, or they communicate less with people. So I think that is also not true nowadays. Every person, we see so many engineers there, and there are so many people around me who basically wants to communicate with even a stranger or anything.
Right, absolutely right. I think काफी सारी myths हैं, and I think it's a never ending conversation when it comes to engineers कि मतलब लोग क्या समझते हैं engineers के बारे में. Anjali, our segment is called Jab Tech Hai Jaan, where we talk about things that are related to technology, and of course we talk to the engineers, the Go Tripper engineers. So Anjali, tell me, what are your challenges as a senior software engineer?
The challenges which I face as a senior software engineer, or basically working here, is sometimes it's very tough to meet the deadlines. We have to put the deadline by then we have to submit the work, but sometimes it's very difficult because of some external factors or anything. The other challenges are this is the main challenge while working. Other things, sometimes there may be some issue in the what we call environments on which we do, where we deploy the code and that.
Right. And
other challenge was the main challenge. I joined here in the last year, so basically it was work from home time. So that was a difficult part, as it was very I think now as we have started going to office, so that it is very easy to work in office and communicate with people and solve the problems easily while working from home, as compared to working from home basically.
Technology is something that our parents sometimes find it hard to keep up with, right? So can you think of an instance where you taught something to your parents, and how was it like?
As such, there is no instance. Like basically, whenever they face any problem or they want to know anything about WhatsApp, how we can use that, how we can video call and different features about that. How we can connect easily with the Bluetooth earphone or headphone and talk easily over that, or like staying calm while using the apps and websites basically.
Right.
Sometimes it takes minute to reflect the thing or reload the pages basically while doing
Yes.
any transaction
Yes,
or while
yes.
booking the tickets, like when we are booking tickets through Make My Trip app. So like that works fine, but it happens that sometime while ordering something or while using Flipkart or something, like it takes time to reload
Yes.
the card, or so like parents think that it is a problem now. So teaching them at that point of time to stay calm and wait for a minute, things will work out easily.
So you are basically teaching your parents to be patient. Something that they have taught us all our life, and then it's amazing how kind of roles reverse. And in the end, what happens, instead of our regular rapid fire round, we have the abbreviations that lot of people here in MMT use. Go Trippers का ये जो short form में बात करने का तरीका है. I'm going to throw a couple of short forms at you, Anjali, and you have to tell us what it means. Okay?
Okay.
The rapid fire round.
Your first one is AI.
AI.
Yeah.
Artificial intelligence, like for that only I have heard.
Yes,
AI.
absolutely right. Then let's move on to the next one. DFD.
DFD.
Mm-hmm.
Data flow diagram.
Actually, you are an engineer, so that must be right. But I was thinking dynamic fixed departure. Let's move on to the
Okay.
next one. This one might be quite an easy one for you. ASAP.
As soon as possible.
Wonderful. Next one is KRA.
KRA.
Yes.
I'm not sure about this one.
It is key responsibility area. And the last one, I hope you get this one right. This one is META, Meta.
META.
Yeah.
Not sure about this one.
All right, I'll give you another one. Okay. I hope this one is easy for you. This is something I think engineers should be knowing. SEO.
SEO is basically search engine optimization.
That's absolutely right. You did well, Anjali. Congratulations on that. And with that, it's a wrap on today's episode of GO-MMT Radio. Anjali, thank you so much for joining us. You have a great day ahead.
Thank you.
And with that, it's a wrap. Until we meet next time, stay healthy, stay safe, and keep smiling. This is me, Sonu, signing off. And now it's time to call upon Pratiyush Mohan Srivastava, who is a senior manager with the flights product team based out of Gurgaon. And let's see what he has for us.
कुछ लेना चाहोगे मेरी मर्जी नहीं और टिके ना पाओ मस्त मौला मस्त कलंदर तू हवा का एक बवंडर कुछ के यो अंदर ही अंदर क्यों रह गया रे कबीरा मान जा रे फकीरा यूं न जा आजा तुझको पुकारे तेरी परछाइयां रे कबीरा मान जा रे फकीरा यूं न जा ऐसा तू है मन मोही कैसा हर जाए.
Hello, Go Trippers! This is Ranveer Singh, and you are listening to GO-MMT Radio. Head, set, go!
To listen to your favorite GO-MMT radio from anywhere, follow us on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn and Instagram. Visit the GO-MMT radio page for daily updates and enjoy listening to your favorite radio channel.